Hello, my name is Priscilla Ashleigh, and I am a six-figure earner with our wine offer. And today I'm going to do a training on social media. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. All right. So, social media with Priscilla Ashleigh. Okay, so who is Priscilla Ashleigh? Well, as you can see here, I am a wife and stay-at-home mom. My tagline is faith, family, a little bit of fitness, and work from home business. I have been in online marketing since 2010. I was recently recognized as a top 10 income earner for 3 years in a row. I accepted the Consistency Award in 2019, and I was also the #1 recruiter in 2019. I have been a six-figure earner in 2 out of my 3 businesses. And just a little bit about myself, I'll just share with you guys. Let's talk about from the beginning. You know, I didn't have this wonderful upbringing. My mom is amazing. I love her to pieces. But I come from a divorced family twice. Mom was divorced twice. We didn't have a lot of money growing up, even to the point where once I remember my mom and dad saying that they didn't have $5 to give me for an event. And I was like, $5? You don't have $5. So I remember in that moment thinking to myself, I do not ever want my kids to feel that way. I do not ever want to not have $5, $10, $15, $20 that they need for a school event. So fast forward here. I've been married to my husband, Mike, since 1997. We actually have 4 kids between us. Our son is not in this picture. We were on a cruise here. But we have 4 kids, currently ages 20 to 31. So 20 all the way up to 31. And I've been blessed to be a stay-at-home mom for since 97, and I love it. I always dreamed of being a stay-at-home mom and being able to take my kids to their sporting events, helping out in their classrooms. I serve at my church in the nursery. But there became a time when my husband was like, all right, the kids are a little older now. Maybe you should go get a job. And honestly, I didn't want to do that. Because if I got an 8-to-5 job, all of my time freedom was going to stop, right? I was going to be stuck with driving on the freeway here in Orange County, California. They're awful. I'd be stuck driving, and then I'd be at a job. I'd have to pay somebody to pick my kids up and take them to their events, their sporting events, and then I'd have to drive home in traffic. And I just despise the traffic out here. Love where we live. We have a beautiful home. Live in a beautiful city, but the traffic is horrible. So I didn't want to do that. So I made it my mission to find something I could do online. I started in a health and fitness company in 2010, and that was my first, I want to say it was my first real go at network marketing. And I was in that business for 6.5 years, and it was a great business to be a part of. Every year my income went up. I had people telling me I would never make money at that. Oh, it's a pyramid scheme. You'll never make money. And the truth of the matter is, if you do the work and you show up, you do make money. And I did. Every single year my income went up higher. It took me 4 years to get to over $100,000 in that year. And my husband was like, wow, oh, this thing really does work. And yes, he was one of my naysayers. He was one that said, that's so dumb, you're never gonna make money at it. And so here we are 10 years later. And then in the end of 2016, I joined in a wine business. As you can see, Wine Boss there, and a Pure Wine Ambassador. same company. Wine Boss is just kind of my little trademark. I love Wine Boss, and my website is actually wineboss.biz because I love it. Anyway, 2016, I went to a wine company, did very well. It only took me 15 months to get to a 6-figure income. Granted, again, it takes a lot of hard work, dedication, you showing up, you putting the knowledge into action, because you could sit here and read books all day long, you could watch videos all day long, but if you don't actually do the work, you're not going to make the money. So being consistent got me the consistency award, and doing the work got me the #1 recruiter spot in 2019. So that's a little bit about my story. I love being a mom and being home with my family, and I love the time freedom. We can travel, we can, if my friend wants to meet for lunch, I can stop what I'm doing and I can take off and go meet her. If I want to go to the gym and do a class at 10 o'clock in the morning, I can do that because I'm not stuck at somebody else's office under their rules. I get to make the rules. I get to do what I want. And that's what I love about network marketing. Okay, so that's me. On to our social media training. So everybody thinks that you have to have this huge personality in order to be a hit on social media. And you don't. You don't have to have a huge personality. You just need to show more of you instead of your product. I get a lot of friend requests. I want to say I get probably at least 10 new friend requests a day. I will go to their page and all you see is stuff about their product, buy from me. You should try this wrinkle cream, try this shake, all about their product. And 90% of the time, there are no likes, there are no comments. Why is that? It's because they're being too salesy. So share about your life. Share about your hobbies. Share about your family. If you travel, show pictures from your travel. We have dogs, and my cute dog Chase loves to bring the groceries in. He's so cute. He's so proud. Like, we give him a bag and he puts it in his mouth and he walks in, and I do a Facebook Live and everybody loves it. Why do I do that? Because it shows people I'm more than a network marketer. I am more than the top of the wine business. I'm more than that. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm an animal lover. I like to travel. I mean, there's more things to you than just your product. So in my old business, we were taught to post 4 times a day. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the mid-afternoon, in the evening, and I got really drained. So since joining R247 and Wine Ambassador, I have felt a big weight lifted off my shoulders. I can now post about what I want. I don't have to always share about wine. I mean, yeah, I can, but I get to still be me. I get to be fun. I get to share quotes. I get to talk about Jesus. I get to just be me. And that's the best part of social media. So here you go. Post about travel, post about your friends, and just sprinkle in a little bit about your business. A good rule of thumb is 80% personal, 20% business. So there's a picture that I posted when we went to New York for one of our events. Here is where I went to Aruba. We were in an Aruba mansion back in 2017. It's actually where I met my friend Rory, who, thank the Lord that I'm able to work with him, and we have leads that are given to us for our business. So that's a whole nother story in itself. If you want to hear about it, we can talk about it privately. But Rory came out here to Orange County. We went to dinner, and then here's my business. One year I was recognized as number 6 in the whole company. And that was one of my dreams in my first business. I would see these women up there and they're getting, all these recognition and accolades and like, oh, they're top 10. And I was like, why can't I be in top 10? And so when I joined the wine business and I was in top 10 3 years in a row, I'm very proud of that. I'm humbled by it and excited and grateful, but that's something that, that's something to share about. That's an accomplishment, an achievement in your life that you can share about. So that's why I put that picture there. So being an influencer. So you are the influencer. The brand people turn to for insight and information. So I can share tips about wine. I can share how wine is made. I can share why you should aerate your wine. Those are people coming to me for insight and information. I put here, be the leader that you always wanted to be. I feel like I wanted to be the type of leader that I never had. So I want to inspire people. I want to lift people up. I want to show them that they can do this. And if they feel that they can't, they have to look inside themselves and really know, hey, I can do this. I can make this thing work. So talk about, what have you overcome in your life? Talk about who made a difference in your life. Do you have someone that you look up to? Is it in your church? Is it in your community? Is it a family member? And show how you can pay it forward to others. So share your life, be real, but be you. All right, Priscilla, so where do I start? You're talking about social media. What do I do? I always say find one platform, master it, and then you move on to another. So I started on Facebook back in 2010, and then I went to Instagram. I'm still on Facebook. I'm probably 80% on Facebook. Instagram, Twitter. I have a YouTube channel with lots of training. So if you're interested in learning how to build a business on social media or just build a business, period, I have lots of trainings on my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/Priscilla Ashleigh, my name. And you can also start on Snapchat. But, excuse me, my voice. Always, master Facebook before moving on to another platform. Why? Because if you don't know what you're doing on Facebook and you're just kind of all over the place, it's going to show. If you have a set schedule of what you do on Facebook, great. Now you know what to do. Go to Instagram. But I will say this, social media is always changing, so you're always going to be learning. There's not a day that goes by that I don't learn something new. So just know that, okay? Always changing. When do I post? So that's really for you to answer. You need to know your audience. You need to know when they're on Facebook or Instagram, when they're not. But most people are on before work. They're scrolling through. They're on at lunchtime, scrolling through. So what kind of post is going to make them stop and look at yours? They're on midday and then in the evening, of course, like probably after dinner, 7 to 9, 7 to 10. And please, please, please be positive. Please be a positive influence. I love this quote. Surround yourself with the dreamers and the doers, the believers and the thinkers. But most of all, surround yourself with those who see greatness within you, even if you don't see it yourself. Be positive. Because nobody wants to join someone who's always negative. No one. You know what I mean? I don't want to join someone who's always complaining. If you're on social media and you're complaining about your life and you're complaining about your marriage and your husband was a jerk to you, or your friend hurt your feelings or whatever it is, your job sucks, don't air your dirty laundry on social media. I'm not saying be fake. I just want you to live your life. If you struggle with negative thoughts, get yourself some personal development. Start listening or reading it. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it in the files section of our Wine Ambassador team page. Obviously, you have to be in Wine Ambassador to see it. But if you feel like you need to share something, always end on a positive note. Okay. Oh my gosh, my husband and I got into this big fight last night, and oh, he was so mean and he said such mean things. But then today, he brought me flowers and he apologized. That's what I mean. Turn your negative into a positive, okay? So that people see that you yourself are making things better in your life too. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So Priscilla, I don't have success like you do. What do I do? How can I share on social media when I don't know anything about it? Share testimonies, share success stories. Find somebody that you look up to in your business and share their story. You don't have to give their full name. You don't have to tag them. You don't have to do any of that. My friend Priscilla came from a divorced family. She was always told that she would never make any money if she didn't finish college. Well, guess what? She didn't graduate from college. She started in a network marketing company back in 2010, and now she has earned a 6-figure income in 2 out of her 3 businesses. And she just didn't listen to the people that told her that she couldn't do it. So if she can do it, I can do it too. You're just sharing a story. So find somebody that you look up to. Here's another one. One of my girls on my team, she said, I have made more money in our wine business in the last 5 months than I did in 2.5 years in our old business. That's a success story right there. People are going to want to know more. Like, what? How did she do that? And they start asking questions. So a lot of you guys hear me say this, always sharing a picture with a post is best. When you're posting something, post with a picture. This is a little information about our grapevine that we have, our grapevine that is helping give us leads to build our business. And it's a brand new tool we just released about a week ago. We're in April right now, April 2020. And it's just an informational post, kind of, looking, are you curious? Someone curious about this? We have a grapevine that professional leads to build your business. If you'd like more information, comment wine below, and then you can, I'll send you a message. But no more bugging friends and family. Does it get better than that? Private message me and we can chat about this new business tool that was just released last week. So it's just an information post. And then we have our memes that Rory and Tanya share, that Rory and Tanya give us. So you could just post a picture and look at this, wine deemed essential, right? Because the only people that go to work right now are the ones that have essential necessities that have to go to work. So wine is deemed essential, just shipping now. Wine sales have gone up 15% since this whole coronavirus started. Just saying. People are still drinking wine. And then it has your website in the middle, the picture, or to the side. Okay, so it's kind of like, I'm not shoving my company down your throat. I'm not, posting all over the place, buy from me, buy from me. I have my website here in the picture. If they want to know more about it, they can type it in on Google. So your posts about wine, in my opinion, should be done in the evening. Again, here is another picture that we got from Rory and Tanya. handpicked from Napa directly to your door. You don't really need to say much else. You could just post that picture. I mean, put a little bit on there. I'm so excited. I get fine wines that are hand selected for me from Napa, California, and they're shipped directly to my door. Facebook Live videos are the best. If you're building your business on Facebook, you really need to start doing Facebook Lives. And I know that it scares a lot of you because I was there, I've been there, we've all been there. We all start at the same place. If you don't do it, you never will, and you'll never get better at it. But the more you do it, the better you will get. Facebook Lives are showed first in the newsfeed. What do you share? You can talk about your story, why you decided to do this business. You can do a wine box opening. So when the UPS driver drops off your box of wine, hey, let's go live on Facebook and share what's in the box and tell people they can get their wine for free by inviting 3 people to their link. Share with them that they can earn a 50% commission when someone comes into their business. These are things that you can do on Facebook and people are watching. But again, a live video either on the weekend or on the weekend, like a Saturday, pretty much any time you can do that, but in the evening time is the best. And share your life. I'm always talking, I always share about Jesus. Find something that you're passionate about and share it. I share about my family, our pets, my fitness journey, my workouts that I'm doing from home right now because I cannot go to the gym. So I'm doing my workouts at home. So anything about you that will connect someone to you, that you'll connect with, right? That you have a commonality with. And when in doubt, Google it. If you have a question, Google it. YouTube and Google have all the answers. Please don't flood your upline with tons of questions. Google is your friend, I promise you. When I started out in network marketing in 2010, I didn't know anything. I had to learn. So I learned from the trainings that we offer. And then if I had a question and I was like, well, I'm not going to bug her about it, I just Googled it. Google it and YouTube are amazing. Just saying. So thank you for joining my social media training. I want you to be consistent in everything that you do online. And I promise if you are consistent, you are persistent, and you follow up with people, you will be successful. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to stop sharing this right now. And you guys have a blessed day. We will talk to you soon. If you do have questions about my work from home opportunity in wine, please send me a private message or go to wineboss.biz and the link will be in the description right below this video. Thanks so much and God bless. As soon as I can get it to turn off. All right, guys. God bless. Talk to you soon.